My name is John Holman and I'm author of the Good Career Guidance report for the Gatsby Foundation. This report was the result of a piece of work that we did in 2013-14 when we visited 6 countries, met teachers, met pupils, met ministry people, school leaders to find out what they considered good career guidance looks like. The result of that was a set of 8 benchmarks which define the things that schools and colleges should be doing if they want to reach good career guidance by world standards. The important thing about these benchmarks is that you need to do all of them. You need to meet all of them if you really want to have good career guidance. People sometimes say to me, which is the most important benchmark? And I answer, there isn't one. They're all important and you need to be meeting all of them. After publishing the benchmarks, we ran a pilot in 16 schools and colleges in the northeast of England, where we were asking the schools and colleges to try to reach the 8 benchmarks. Now, at the beginning of the pilot, they weren't doing very well, and we found that very few of them were meeting more than a small number of benchmarks. But over 2 years in the pilot, they made spectacular progress. When we asked ourselves the question, where does this progress come from? We found that above all, it depended on having a person who was leading the activity, point of contact in the school, college, who was what we now call the career leader. Schools have for a long time had people who kind of coordinate career activity, manage it, but the idea of leadership is, I think, critical to success, and that's where the idea of the career leader was born, at least as far as I'm concerned. Careers guidance is a complex activity in any school or college, and it involves many different players, both in the school and outside. In many ways, the careers leader is the conductor of the orchestra. So this person needs to be a coordinator of activity, a manager who makes sure that things happen in the right way and at the right time, a networker who is good at making contacts with employers outside school and all the critical players inside the school, and perhaps above all, a leader, someone who will make people want to follow, will motivate people to carry out all of these activities because they know that they're important for the future of the young people in the school or college. The Department for Education published at the end of 2017 its strategy for career guidance. And schools are now expected to follow the Gatsby benchmarks in their careers programme. So for the first time, we have Gatsby benchmarks recognised in government policy. And we also, and this is really important, the Department for Education has recognised the role of career leader and has said that it has importance in the school and every school needs to define and identify their career leader. Most schools already have a person who is the coordinator of career activity. But this is a new moment in the sense that the government has defined the benchmarks against which career activity will be measured. And it has also defined an expectation of a career leader. And indeed, we have a role description for that person. So this is an opportunity to provide training alongside that role description for the 4 categories of skills that we believe career leaders need: coordination, management, networking and leadership. And the government, through the Career and Enterprise Company, has made resource available to support that training. Government has made available through the Career and Enterprise Company support for face-to-face training for career leaders. But you might also be interested in this 12-hour online self-study programme which has been produced in partnership by the Career and Enterprise Company and Teach First for those who are interested in the career leader role either now or in the future.